Yep. Good stuff, man. And I'm gonna tell you, I know you said something, and we tell our audience at the Coach Gang that emotions will, you lead with your heart. Sometimes your heart will bleed. A lot of people will say, I feel that, I feel that, I feel that. And that's almost a red flag to us. Because if you say I feel, well, that takes away evidence. That takes away truth. That takes away anybody else's consideration. It takes away what we know and what we think. So I feel is not a big deal. But what do we feel about this game? Just take the sports betting hat off just for a second. I know that's hard for you to do. It's easy for me to do. The Chiefs and the 49ers. Do you have a feeling about this game? I'm going to tell you mine first, and you can tell me if I'm crazy. How about that? I think the Chiefs are going to win this game. I'm picking the Kansas City Chiefs. Let me go ahead and pick them right now. And I'm Coach Radames. Coach Radames said so. Kansas City Chiefs is going to win this game. It's going to be a slugfest, a slobber knocker. And I'm going to see that miserable face that Kyle Shanahan always has when he takes that L. You ever see Kyle Shanahan with that damn hat on and he always fumbles the bag? That guy fumbles so many cotton picking bags. I can't believe it. And not to mention the fact that I don't like the 49ers. All right. I don't like the Chiefs either. But Kyle Shanahan always seems to come up empty. And I think he's going to come up empty once again. Kansas City Chiefs with the dub, as much as I don't want them, they're interdivision for me. I think Kansas City is going to win this game. I don't know what the score is yet. I won't tell you. But what do you feel about this game?
Well, that's why, again, I try not to get involved with affairs of the heart, because my feeling, respectfully, is on the other side of the equation. In fact, the Las Vegas Review-Journal, with 500,000 fans in town this weekend, they reached out to me this week to give my score and prediction with a brief analysis for the game. And I understand there's a entertainment component to the biggest game of the year. From a sports betting standpoint, Coach, it's just another game. I know it doesn't sound very exciting, but I am telling you, it's very exciting cashing tickets. And I cash a lot of tickets during the course of the regular season. And I generally cash tickets. I hit usually around 60% of my prop bets. So that's always a good thing come Super Bowl. But I can understand everything that you say. I respect everything that you say because I respect you and your content and have for many years. I will say that based on the fact that Kansas City is proven, based on the fact that the big three have been there countless times and they're battle tested, they went on the road in the playoffs and beat a Buffalo team as a dog. Then they came back, went on the road as a dog against the best team in the AFC, Baltimore. So again, that's very, very tough to do. It can be emotionally draining to travel, win, playing rock solid competition. And now they're in the big game. They are a little bit more familiar with this field than, say, the 49ers, even though the 49ers played a preseason game here back August 13th. I just can't get these numbers out of my head. Again, my friends call me Rain Man because I'm a freak when it comes to numbers.
I was at all of these games, by the way, but yes.
At least I hope that's why they call me Rain Man and not for other reasons. But my personal opinion is the Niners, I think the odds makers have it right. Everyone's going to be wrong every now and again. But the fact that we haven't seen a lot of movement on this game, before the game was over with on Sunday, the super early line came out. Niners were 3 for maybe 15 minutes tops. After the game was a final, it certainly came down to 2.5, 2, 1.5. All week, it's settled in at 2, a touch of 2.5. The total, same thing, not much movement, 47.5, 47. I have an opinion there on the total a little bit, but right now I'm going to share with you what I'm putting in the Sunday paper of the Las Vegas Review-Journal, because everyone who reads that paper, 500,000 locals and tourists in town for the game. I'm putting my name on it. 24-21 Niners.
All right, 24-21 Niners for Scotty P. And I think Kansas City played a smart game. And like you said, they were dogs going to Buffalo, dogs going to Baltimore. They kept Lamar Jackson off the field. That time of possession was so critical. And if they can do that to Brock Purdy, I think they should do the opposite. Put him on the field. All right. Put his ass on the field and then make him make plays. I don't think that could happen there. So you can keep Mahomes off the field from getting hurt. Put Brock Purdy on the field and see if he can beat you, which I don't think he can. But that's neither here nor there. He doesn't have to beat you. They got a lot of weapons on the 49ers, man. They got CMC, they got Kittles, and they got a whole bunch of people out there that can beat Kansas City without Brock Purdy playing his best game. So I think this is going to be a close game, like you say, 24-21. I'm thinking it's going to definitely be a slugfest, a slobber knocker, a back and forth, or whatever it is. It's going to be points all over the board, but I think it's going to be a tightly played game. So I'm glad you're giving us your expertise. We're going to see who was right at the end of the week. We're going to come back next week. We're going to see who was right, but nonetheless, get the PritchardPicks.com, and we'll put a link in the description box. You do get a code. You're going to get a code in there. If you want to get some extra picks in there, some value picks, you're talking about $49 for one pick, and then some prop bets at $99. If you're putting on nickels and dimes, you might come out 60-40, just like our boy Scotty P in the building. So I appreciate you shedding some light on that one. Now, I want to check if I have any super chats, and then Rayman is going to go in there and tell us about some NBA. David McFarland says, looking forward to the game. Probably will be a good one. It'll be a good one. Do you have some Super Bowl commercial prop bets? Any of these weird prop bets that you have? Taylor Swift getting a proposal if Travis Kelce wins, if the Chiefs win, is that a prop bet? I'm pretty sure somewhere it's a prop bet.